Hello, everybody, and welcome to historic Holman Stadium as we are underway Tuesday afternoon baseball. It is Alvirne, the visiting team, at bat in the top of the first inning, and the batter is Matty Bebris of Hudson, New Hampshire, and he's facing the starting pitcher, the right-hander for South, Max Demers, on the mound.
Yes, Max Demers, John Collins, who's been he was a Cal Ripken All-Star and everything
Garrett
else.
Schmidt makes the play.
His father is one of the or has been one of the big officials at Cal Ripken, and Demers is well, hopefully he can paint the plate the way that the two pitchers we saw yesterday did.
Yeah, Brendan Doughty, the starter for South, was excellent, and it was one of the best pitching performances we've ever seen at Holman from at any level from the starter for BG. Ben Geiger, 11 strikeouts, a one-hit shutout of South, 5-0. South went down yesterday, so they start the season 0-3. Alvirne is 0-4. Whoever wins today will get their first win of the season.
Yeah, how about that? When we know it's baseball, so we know somebody's going to win. There won't be any ties.
Right, that's the good thing. And Max Demers fires that just down. That feels like it would have been a strike last night or yesterday, Tom. Lots of sun, just about the same temperature, and it is a little bit more breezy, I think, today as we look at the flag in left field, blowing from right to left.
Yes, much more breezy today, no doubt about it.
The batter is Luke Norris. He's the DH in today's game. Lots of baseball for South in the 8 days that we're in the midst of here as the school vacation week approaches. They have lots of games going on and lots of games coming up. The pitch from Demers and a strikeout swinging as Norris can't get a piece of that fastball right on the outside sliver.
Good pitch. I mean, the one thing that James Guy talked about yesterday with what Ben Geiger did against his team was that he attacked, and he had an attack mode on the mound, and Geiger even talked about that when I talked to him and when I talked to Scott Painter after the game yesterday. And we're seeing that right now from Max Demers. He is going at the hitters.
Well, he certainly had the model of how to pitch. As you said, two artists at work, Tom, in your recap, your article in the Telegraph, and it was well put. It was just watching two artists at work here on a Monday afternoon, a chilly Monday, and a great baseball game broke out. It was closer than the score indicates. It was 5-0
Yeah, I
in
would
the
have
end.
liked to have seen it go 1-0 bottom half. Get some drama in the bottom half of the inning. I would have liked to have seen that.
0-2 pitch now to Jamison Kreuger, the three-hitter for Alvirne. It's a slow ground ball. Schmidt's got to hurry. He's got that great arm.
Does a good job. You know, he has a sense that the runner – I mean, look, there aren't many slow kids in high school. I mean, at this level, they're able to run, and they're able to run down the line. So you've got to hurry. You cannot nonchalant ground balls at the high school level. Every time I see an athlete in the infield hesitate on a ground ball, he's dead.
You are, especially at shortstop.
Yep.
Right?
No doubt about it.
Yesterday we saw Gavin Santos play fine shortstop for Bishop Girton, and of course, Garrett Schmidt, too. He is excellent shortstop, as you see there. He's got a timer in his head, as Tom just pointed out. You just know kind of how much time you have to get it over there to get the out, and he got two ground ball outs to shortstop, did Max Demers in that first inning. 1-2-3 go the Broncos. They've had a lot of trouble scoring runs lately, Tom.
Well, that's the thing. So is South.
Yeah,
Nashua
that's
South
true.
has just not been able to score. They were shut out by Exeter 1-0. They were shut out by Girton 5-0, and they only scored 2 runs against Dover in a game that was played at their field at South High School because Holman was kind of underwater from the weather last week.
And it looks like Coach Guy kind of shook the lineup up a little bit, Tom. We have Jaden Delaroy leading off, the second baseman, followed by the catcher, Jack Ninto, and then Max Demers, the pitcher, in the 3 spot. Ryan Caruso will bat 4th, and Brendan Doughty will be in the 5th spot in the first inning here.
Well, he's got to do something,
South.
right?
Yeah.
Got to shake things up a little bit. You get that opportunity. The good thing about baseball is even at the high school level, you get to play another day, right? So that's what they have to do, and we'll see. I mean, I saw Nashua North last week, never known for hitting. They scored 12 runs in their opener, but they did it a lot of times because they were able to play small ball a little bit and put some pressure on the defense and force some mistakes. And that's always a big thing to do. And maybe Nashua South has got to adopt that modus operandi and see if they're able to do that. I tell you what though, the cold weather does not help the hitting. Right, John?
Yeah.
I mean,
doesn't.
You played in it in the adult leagues.
Nobody's favorite to hit in the cold.
Nobody's favorite to hit in the cold, or to stand still and field in the cold. At least these kids are in the sun, right? So that helps a little bit. Pitcher's always moving. Geiger said the cold wasn't bothering him yesterday.
So we're watching the warm-up tosses of junior Brody Buha, B-U-J-A. He spells it. He gets the start for the Broncos against South as the Broncos and South look for their first win of the season. He's got a pretty good breaking ball there with some control as I was watching in the warm-ups. I don't think I would classify him as a power pitcher just from what I've seen, so Kraft will be king, I think, for the Broncos right-hander as this game goes to the bottom of the first inning.
And that's a chance. Nashua saw a semi-power pitcher. Geiger had some power. He didn't use it all the time because he didn't need to. But Geiger had some power yesterday. So we'll see how South attacks today.
Yeah. So Buha will be throwing to maybe your second favorite catcher name of all time, Memphis Beach.
There you go.
Memphis is his first name. Beach is his last name. Is there a beach in Tennessee?
I don't know, but first you like Memphis, and then second of all, we all love the beach.
We do love the beach,
especially on a day like this.
Although, if you're in New Hampshire, you kind of only have like 3 months to go to the beach comfortably warm. He's working quickly. The 1-1 pitch, a bender that stays down. So Jaden Delaray ahead in the count 2-1. The leadoff batter for the Panthers, right-handed hitting second baseman. That misses outside, and it's a hitter's count. 3 balls and 1 strike to Delaroy.
Well, again, picture-perfect day. I was talking to Nate Maswell. So you look outside, you think it's a great day. It's beautiful sunshine.
It's a little chilly.
You step out there, and it is freezing.
Good job at painting the outside corner by Brody Buha right there as he gets strike 2, and the payoff pitch, 3 balls, 2 strikes, misses. Easy take for Delaroy. He's aboard to lead off for the Panthers.
And you got to get him to second base. He looks like you get your leadoff hitter on, you got to get him over to second right away. Put some pressure on.
And he looks like he's got the wheels to steal.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
And you know what? I challenge him. I challenge
first
Beach.
pitch?
I challenge Beach right away.
Here we go.
See if it's a day at the beach or not, right?
He doesn't go, and it's kind of got quick pitch there. Brody Buha gets rid of it. Might have caught Delaroy by surprise, taking his lead.
But look at that wide lead. That's a base Steelers lead right
looks
there.
Like Dave Roberts over there. And he throws it away.
Doesn't have to worry about it, does he?
It's a gift, and he's thinking about going to third. Picks up his third base coach smartly, but he holds him at second. No need to take a chance there. So, going to get the ball.
One way or another, he was going to wind up at second base.
Yeah. First baseman is Brady Mitchell, and he had no chance to catch that ball. That was way over his head. Too much adrenaline on that pickoff attempt by Buha, who misses high. 1-1. To the 2-hitter, Jack Ninto, the catcher for the Panthers, batting in the 2 spot with an RBI opportunity. Wraps a breaking ball foul.
It's 4:33. They started this thing about
they were
10 minutes early.
Sort of in a hurry.
I like that, I like it.
Yeah, get to business.
Yeah, let's get going. You get both teams out here. The umpires are here. What are we waiting for?
South's next game after this will be at Concord at 4 o'clock. Ground ball, fair ball inside the third base bag. Long throw, and he makes it for the out.
Makes the throw.
Matty Bebris with a nice peg.
Yeah, but the key was that Illinois decided to wait. Smart move. Very well coached. Did not go to third on the bouncer once he saw where it was hit, and then said, okay, long throw. I got time to make it. He was
did.
halfway. You know what? If they had gone to second, they might have had him in the base pass in a rundown.
Yeah, that maybe Manny Machado would have made that play, but it was great base running for Delaroy to wait.
was
as you said, Tom, a 120-foot throw. You got a lot of time to.
You can
let the ball travel and then go.
But if you notice, he didn't head back to second. He froze in the base pass.
I didn't notice. No, how far off the base was he?
He was almost
pickable,
almost where the umpire is. If
okay,
you go even there.
Yeah, a hard throw gets him in a rundown.
Yeah, well, just exactly.
At least a rundown.
They could have gotten him in a rundown.
Yeah. So one out at third base, but the pop-up may keep the runner in.
Oh, it does.
And it's a tough pop-up as falls. The runner's going to go.
Yep.
There will be no throw, and it is a run scored. A very high pop-up off the bat of Max Demers. We'll let Tom King score that one.
Oh, you kidding? You kidding me?
E6.
E6 all the way.
And it's an unearned run.
2 errors by Alvirne.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The pickoff attempt that put the runner at second.
So you wonder why they're 0-4? There's one
part of the reason, maybe, yeah, and also the inability to score some runs. But you got to play perfect defense. It's almost.
I mean, balls in the air with high school kids, John. They're not out here that long. They don't get, But they had a long preseason. They had 3 weeks.
Ryan Caruso swinging away, cues it off of his. Dugout.
They were out March 20th. They were able to go outside, maybe a little cold, maybe in the gym here and there, but at some point you're able to go outside at least 2 weeks before the season starts. You're able to do it.
Ground balls, trying to find the hole. It does. There'll be no play. Infield single for Ryan Caruso as he legs it out. First and second with 1 out still.
That probably would have gotten a run home.
Yeah. It probably would have. You're right. Yeah. If they were infield was in, it definitely would have been in the hole through.
Well,
that was labeled for Tom
even
King.
deep in the hole, it would have been able to, the runner would have been off because there would have been 2 outs, so the runner would have been off.
Oh, there would have been 2 outs.
Yeah.
Trying to call time as the pitch is on the way. It's a strike called on the far outside corner on a frustrated Brendan Doughty. He was looking for time before that pitch, but he didn't get it, and he's down 0-2. And the pitch is hammered at the second baseman. Flip to second for 1, throw to first.
Doughty's got speed.
Safe at first.
Beat it out.
Doughty did beat out the back end of a would-be double play, and the inning continues for the Panthers. They got 1 run in. They have a chance to play to second with the runners on the corners and 2 out. And the batter is Aiden O'Connor. Were it not for Aiden O'Connor, the Ben Geiger masterpiece yesterday would have been a no-hitter. He got the game's only hit for the Panthers Monday afternoon. The designated hitter in this one.
No, they had 2 hits.
They had 2 hits?
Yeah, they had a double. Caruso hit a double.
Oh, he did hit a double. I forgot about that.
Yep. I had the book right here.
Okay, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, because I knew what
Caruso.
I wrote.
Yeah. 0-1 is the count. I guess O'Connor got the first hit.
Yep.
To kind of break up the no-hitter. And then,
it wasn't much. I mean, it was early. It was still early. So.
Right. 0-2 is the count quickly as Buha has pitched fairly well here in this first inning, but he did himself in with that pickoff attempt. And there goes the runner early. This will look like a design double steal. They'll go to third, and they'll give up the base at second.
Yeah, they will. Yep.
Second and third.
Had to play it that way, I think.
Yeah, one of your options is to run towards the runner and just see if he stays there and make him commit.
I don't think the high school kids.
Yeah, you're right.
I just don't think they can.
Yeah, it's a lot to ask.
Yep.
It's a big ask. You know, at the pro level, what they probably would have done there is the pitcher would have pegged it to the second baseman, and he would have been like clocking the third base runner on third and trying to walk the runner back to first. Up high, up and in, 1-2.
This might be the first lead the South has had this year.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, they lost 9-2 to Dover.
To left center field and deep, and it's going to find grass.
Yeah, it is. It's going to
score 2 runs will score.
Yep.
So their first lead of the year expands.
Oh, he's going to try for third.
And the throw is high. It's a triple for Aiden O'Connor.
How about that, huh?
With 2 outs and 2 on, he makes it a 3-0 game. Clutch hit for the Panthers DH.
Yep. He nailed it.
He really did. It carried nicely, too.
Sure did. That's the one hit we haven't seen, right, until then. As I was just going to say, we hadn't seen the high, long drive, and all of a sudden we do see it, and right up the gap. No chance for any of the Alvirne outfielders to reach it. And, John, imagine, are we on Hudson today, on the air in Hudson? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't think we are, but our feed is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We're on?
Well,
I'm
if our
sorry.
feed is, then we are. I mean, it's
Oh, they're recording. I misunderstood what Pete was telling me. So, yeah, you're right. We're on.
Yep. So, hello to everybody in Hudson.
Hudson Cable.
Yep. They are doing a lot of games this year. So.
We're going to take the softball game tomorrow.
Oh, okay. And Hudson Cable's going to feed us the South Alvirne softball game tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Yep.
If you want to catch that game. So the inning continues. Unfortunately for the starter for Alvirne, forced to pitch a lot of extra pitches here in this.
Yeah, it was. Thanks
inning.
to the error at short. Opened up the door for 3 unearned runs.
And it's an 0-1 count now on the left-handed hitting. Number 23, Jacoby Casey, getting a chance to hit. As they call him down in the dugout, Jacob pops it up in the infield. Second baseman calling for it. It's going to fall for a hit or a base hit.
You got to give him a hit.
You do.
No infield fly rule on that?
Nobody called it, and it fell behind the pitcher.
Yeah.
2 outs, no infield fly rule at all, and of course,
pitcher's got to field that, don't you think?
It's 4-0.
It's right there.
Yeah,
Pitcher's
I would say
field
so,
that.
Tom. I mean, just go back and make them call you off at least. Somebody's got to get underneath it. There was just people looking at each other, and
This
can't
is
have
baseball 101, you know? And
Yeah.
we're just
high pop right side.
not a chance. Not a chance. Should have been caught. Should have been running over there to make the play. Didn't do it. Sorry, Hudson people, but your Alvirne baseball team is a defensive nightmare right now in this game.
It's the truth.
You've got to get over there and make that catch.
Brady Mitchell just did not
I mean, what do these kids do?
recognize the
What are
opportunity.
these kids doing? I mean, are they not playing the game around during the summer? I mean, you know, I'm just frustrated, John. The sport of baseball in this area, in the Nashua area, is being butchered. All right? Butchered. And I'm tired of watching it.
You know, that's just from not playing enough. When you see a pop-up like that and it's about
It's being
60
butchered.
feet from you, you just have to know from past experience that you have to sprint to a spot and look up and make the play.
It's just awful.
Yeah.
It's awful. We've had 2 infield pop-ups not be caught.
Right.
I
There
mean,
goes the runner. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Good job by Baja.
To keep pitching.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, keep pitching and keep throwing strikes. He wasn't wild. He wasn't hitting anybody. He wasn't walking people. He threw strikes. He let him hit it.
Yeah.
His defense can't field it.
Owen Varley
Just frustrating.
strikes out. But, you know, you
Very frustrating to
like
see
it
the
is,
game of
Tom.
baseball played like this.
Yeah.
I read in a column for this weekend, John, and one of the paragraphs, it's just a couple of notes. I'll get into baseball around in the city with some other details later on in the spring, but because there's some problems right now at the youth level. But what we're seeing. When's the last time Nashua had a standout player out of high school that everybody knew had a chance to go pro? When's the last time?
You would know better than all of us.
Well, I mean, it's been a long time. Kevin McGowan was the last Nashua kid to make the majors. And that was, he graduated back in 2011, 2012.
It just doesn't seem to be the sport of choice around here.
It's just not. I mean, it's
the sport that they also play. A lot of kids also play.
Exactly. But also you've got the AAU programs and everything else. And, so if people are paying for their kids to play in these programs, are these kids learning anything? I mean, frustrating.
Yeah.
Very frustrating. With that, John Collins, I'm going to go down on the field and take some shots.
You already took some shots,
Yeah,
Tom.
already took some shots, didn't I?
Took multiple shots.
Right, exactly.
So we will.
But I'll
wish
be
you
back up.
a quick
we'll
return.
See how how things go on the base paths. And
yes.
should be able to get back up here fairly quickly.
It's a busy week of baseball on Nashua TV.
That's right.
We were treated to a gem yesterday. It was 1-0 for most of the game before Bishop Girton pulled away from Panthers starter Brendan Doughty and South, and eventually won it 5-0. But it was a tremendous ball game. Alvirne with a check swing line drive to the second baseman. And Paul Millette is out on the first pitch, the center fielder for the Broncos. One up, one pitch, one down in the top of the second inning. And to the plate will come Memphis Beach, sophomore catcher for Alvirne. And coming right after him with the high heat, Max Demers gets strike number one swinging on a pitch that might have been just above the zone. Working from the stretch with nobody on, maybe more comfortable that way. Demers misses inside, forces Memphis to jump back away from the plate. Popped foul into the seats. Kelly Ayotte sitting right there last night. First row of the second level at Holman Stadium. He's watching, I think, a relative, maybe a grandson in the game. 1-2 is the count on Memphis Beach. Demers fires outside. Ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Alvirne is in their 5th game of the season. They dropped losses to Goffstown, Concord, Trinity, and Wyndham so far. Wyndham game was yesterday. Up and in, and Memphis forced to back his way out of there, or he would have got hit by the pitch. And Demers trying not to walk his first batter of the game. The 3-2 on the way. Ground ball right over the rubber and over second base also. Throw to first is in time, they say. And that was a very, very close play, but that time Garrett Schmidt, shortstop for South, got his man, and it is 2 out in the second inning. Love to see that one again. That was close as you can get. Umpire took his time, too. Almost like an internal visual replay, I guess he was playing there before he went with the punch-out. So 2 up, 2 down in the second inning, and Logan Orr, second baseman for the Broncos, his first at-bat of the ball game. And he's pretty much up on the plate. Didn't like where the location of that was. Unfortunately for him, it was a strike on the upper inner for Max Demers. Said pretty good control here for the first few innings. Plop up second base. Schmidt going back and makes easy work of that. So 3 up and 3 down in the Broncos' second inning, as Max Demers has faced the minimum so far. And with a 4-0 lead, the Panthers will be coming to bat in the bottom of the second inning. All 3 putouts recorded by Garrett Schmidt, or he had an assist on the second one, but check swing line drive he caught. made the play on the ground ball right up the middle over the mound and second base, and then he caught that pop-up to end things in the second. So it'll be 7-8-9 when Alvirne comes back to hit. Meanwhile, South will come to the plate with their 9-1-2 hitters due up. Garrett Schmidt just did all that defensive work, will grab a bat and lead off, to be followed by the top of the order, Jaden Delaroy, and then Jack Ninto due up for the second time in this game. South looking for their first win of the season. They dropped the opener to Exeter, really tight 1-0 battle. Then Dover beat up on them pretty good, 9-2 in game 2. They lost to Bishop Girton, as we mentioned, in that Brendan Doughty gem. The Ben Geiger outdueled him, would have probably outdueled anybody yesterday with 11 strikeouts and only gave up 2 hits in a 5-0 win for Girton. So after this one, here on a Tuesday, April 21, South will next play Friday against Concord. They'll be at Concord for a 4 o'clock start. And then they'll play right away back here the next day, Saturday morning, Holman Stadium. You want to see a Saturday morning baseball game. Hopefully the weather will be somewhat nice. I doubt it, but you can check the forecast. But they'll be here against Pinkerton. That should be a good game. Pinkerton off to a strong start. One of 4 undefeated teams so far early in the season in Division I, the Astros. Slow breaking ball from Ben Buha, and not looking for that pitch was Garrett Schmidt. Took it for strike 1 over the outside corner. Buha trying to shake off that first inning when all kinds of things went wrong for the. That's ripped down the line. It's got a chance to go out of here. It does on a bounce, and it is foul. Always when you see that short red brick, that historic red brick wall in left, and a high fly ball like that making distance, it got a chance to sneak out of here for a 307-foot home run, but not that time. He hooked it a little bit too much, did Garrett. Meanwhile, it's just a loud strike. He's down on the count, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Buha gets him swinging for the strikeout. So he got Owen Varley to end the first inning with a strikeout, and he K's Schmidt. 8-9 hitters going down swinging. Back to the top of the order with 1 out, Jaden Delaroy, who drew a walk to lead the offense for the Panthers. Just above the zone with the fastball, 1-0. To Delaroy, the second baseman today for South. As the shadows creep out from behind home plate, that's up and in, 2-0. Brody Buha, where's number 6? Pitcher, junior. He's missed up and in a lot as he tries to paint the inside corner. Missed up and in again, and it's 3-0. And this, you can guarantee that Delaroy's already drawn 1 walk, will be taking this pitch no matter where it is or jumping out of the way of it. That's right in there for strike 1. Buha just concentrating on the mitt, hits his target. 3 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch, curveball, strike 2, top of the zone. Not what Delaroy was looking for, I'm sure, on 3-1. And a nice pitch by Buha. Payoff, 3-2 on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Buha comes all the way back and gets the strikeout. Great job of mental toughness within the at-bat by the Alvirne starter to come back and from 3-0 and get the K. 3 in a row now for Buha. Facing Jack Ninto, who grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. Takes the ball just off the plate inside. 1-0 is the count. 2 up and 2 down so far in the South second inning. They plated 4 runs. 8 batters came to the plate in the first inning. And I'm sure that's their biggest offensive output in 1 inning this season. Yeah, they scored 2 in the second game, and they've been shut out twice in 3 games, so definitely they just scored more runs in 1 inning than they had in 3 games total previous. 3 balls and no strike again. Being forced to battle back is Buha. Throws a strike. Just a repeat of what happened moments ago with Delaroy. Even threw the 3-0 pitch in the same spot. Fastball down, ball 4. Interesting, he didn't go with the curveball on 3-1 that time, and he missed low. And it is a base on balls to the 2-hitter. Ninto gives Demers a chance. Max hit a very high pop-up that the Alvirne shortstop could not, Aviello could not glove, and it turned into 3 unearned runs. Pickoff attempt, diving back in safely is Ninto. Catchers just love to get dirty, whether they're catching or running the bases. At least Jack Ninto does. That's a generous strike call. The outside corner about the belt. 0-1 is the count on Demers. Big gap in right center. Wow. They do not expect Max Demers to pull the ball very much, apparently. That is as big a gap as a left-handed batter will want to see, as the right fielder is playing sort of close to the line. And he hits it high to right field. Chance to catch it as he goes back, and it goes off the glove. With 2 outs, everybody was moving on contact. A run will be in, and it'll turn into a 3-base hit. I believe we'll call that a hit because it was such a long way to run for the Alvirne right fielder, but unfortunately did have a great chance to catch that. And again, no glove support. No glove for the Alvirne starter. Buha got to be shaking his head. That was a long hit. That was a good piece by Max Demers. Drove it deep to right field. But it did appear that the Alvirne right fielder, Jamison Kreuger, had a chance to secure that. Swung on and missed by Ryan Caruso. He had a single his first time up, an infield single into the shortstop hole. And that one is hammered to center very high in the air as the sun reflects off of P.J. Millett's glasses. He makes the catch. That is the 3rd out of the inning, but South gets another one. And after 4 in the first, 1 in the second, they lead this 5-0 as we go to the 3rd inning in a game scheduled for 7 here at Holman Stadium. Holman going to be busy in the next few days. They got a game. We're doing the game on Friday right here. 7 o'clock start scheduled, 7 p.m. between North and Bishop Girton. And then right away, the grounds crew going to be preparing for that 10 a.m. game when South will be here to take on Pinkerton on Saturday. Monday, South will be playing Trinity at 1 o'clock, also here, and that will be against another undefeated team. So it's a tough stretch for South, not counting this Alvirne game. They ran into one of the best pitchers in the state yesterday in Geiger, and then the 4 teams that are undefeated early in the season in Division I are Goffstown, Pinkerton, Trinity, and Winnacunnet. One of those 2, Goffstown and Trinity, will not be undefeated after tomorrow because they're playing each other. The Grizzlies against Trinity, I think it's the Pioneers, and they'll play on a Wednesday at 4:30. So somebody will have 1 loss on their record after that. Pinkerton has a chance to continue to be undefeated if they can beat South on Saturday morning. And the other team, Winnacunnet, also usually very strong in baseball, and once again out of the gate with, I believe they've won 4 to start the season. As we watch more warm-up tosses from Max Demers, who just did a nice sprint to third base after hitting that long fly ball to deep right that Alvirne could not secure. It turned into an RBI triple. I'm going to call it a triple rather than an error. Although I'm sure Tom's going to give me an earful about the ball. Should have been caught. Alvirne was playing fairly shallow. The right fielder did have to go back a ways to try to make that play, Kreuger, and could not. Of course, also the sun's out there, but not quite directly in your eyes. At this time of day, later in the evening here, the sun moves around to the third base side on deck circle, and it becomes directly in the eyes of the right fielders here at home. And we see that in the summertime, mid-summertime with the Futures League all the time. It's a thing that they have to contend with, the second baseman and the right fielder, both. Ripping the first pitch inside the third base line. That's a big hit for Brady Mitchell, who's steaming into second base with a stand-up double. As the ball's retrieved by Doughty against the brick wall and the foul pole in left field. So a no question rip into the corner by Brady Mitchell, the senior, laying into one off of Max Demers, and Alvirne has a base runner in scoring position. They need a lot more of that. Loud sound off the bat of Mitchell. It was like a Kevin Mitchell special. Going back into the Major League roster. 0-1 is the count on Gavin Baviello, the shortstop for Alvirne. His first at-bat of the game. Bounds it over the mound. Schmidt charges, fires to first in time. On the release, the umpire says that was not a drop, it was a put out at first base by Ryan Caruso as he went to take it out of his glove after receiving the ball for the put out. So 6-3, Baviello is retired. Over to second base. Good base running by Brady Mitchell because the ball, even though it was to the left side of the infield, it was behind him. And so that was the right move, just keep going over to third. So he's at third with less than 2 out. And the 9-hitter, Alex Drown, trying to drive home that run from third with less than 2 out, trying to get it to the outfield if he can. If it's a ground ball to the middle infield, that could also secure the run, but does not seem that Brady Mitchell is the fleetest of foot over there at third base. So he might not even go if it's hit to the middle infield. We'll have to see. Wait and see on that. Certainly, if Drown can get the ball into the outfield, a chance to plate that run improves dramatically. Takes a high fastball, and it's 2 balls in 1 strike. Alex stands quite a ways from the plate. You would be tempted as a good fastball pitcher to try to hit that outside corner against Alex Drown. The pitch is on the inside corner, and he does the job. He hits it to deep right, or shallow right, to throw home. They're not going to send him. He probably would have snuck in there as the throw was a little bit offline, but they must have made up their mind not to try a sac fly score there with Brady Mitchell at third base. Drown seemed to do the job. He got it to the outfield, but pinching in right field to catch it as he charged in and take the opportunity away was Jacoby Casey. So Jacoby Casey keeps the runner at third base now with 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, and Matty Bebris ducks under one. Matty grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. He's a brother, Mike, that also was a really good baseball player, older brother, and came up through the ranks. Made a fine play at third base earlier in the game, did Matty. Long throw just inside the bag. 2 balls and no strikes, 2 outs, runner at third, takes a strike over the outer third. Still thinking about that fly ball to right. You don't try to score on that. I know you're down by 5 though, so that kind of makes sense that if you don't have the fastest runner, you want to risk it. Off the railing Fastball might have been just above the zone. Matty tried to catch up to it, and he did get a piece of it. But it's 2-2, 2 outs. Top of the third inning, Alvirne trailing by 5-0. They dearly want to score that run after the leadoff double on the first pitch of the inning by Brady Mitchell. And Max Demers threatening to strand him at third on the 2-2 count. Swung on and missed. Looked like it might have been a slider on the outside corner. Demers with a great pitch gets Matty Bebris swinging, and that is the third out of the inning. And Alvirne does leave that runner at third base. So go to the bottom of the third inning, 5-0. The Panthers comfortably ahead at the moment in this Tuesday afternoon game at Holman. The Panthers will be sending O'Connor, Casey, and Varley to the plate. The 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Panthers. Back out there is Brody Buha, the starter for Alvirne, who looked pretty good in that second inning. Had a couple of strikeouts. And it's Buja, not Buha. Buja. Thank you. Harjay. Buja. Apologize, Brody. Buja. We got Brady's, Brody's, and yeah, we got a Brady and a Brody on Alvirne. Brendan Doughty, the batter. First pitch swinging, ground ball to the second baseman, bobbles it. Logan Orr safe at first. Doughty can run. As Tom said, the pitcher for South yesterday getting some running in a few times in this game. Sprinting to first base, beating out the back end of a double play first of all, and then beating out an infield hit right there on the bobble by Orr. I guess we got to give another error to Orr there because that was pretty much right at him, and you don't want to penalize the pitcher on that, inducing that what should have been a routine ground ball out. So Doughty aboard. We're not keeping track of the hits and errors on the scoreboard. It might be fortunate for the Broncos. They didn't have a high number. Doughty runs. Good throw to second, and the quick tag out at second. They put the ball down on the backside of Doughty as he slid in. That would be another one that you'd like to look at. Where was the hand when the tag was applied? But the umpire right there on top of the play. And no argument from Brendan as he is gunned down by the Alvirne catcher, Memphis Beach. Good arm on that. Lofted to left, long run, and it's going to drop in there for a base hit off the bat of Jacoby Casey. So he lofts one in there, protecting the plate. South has another base runner aboard. With 2 out in the inning. It was 1 out in the inning, is it? Big swing, and ball gets fouled off of the railing in back of home plate. First row behind home plate at Holman Stadium is a fantastic seat. You're closer to the catcher and to home plate than the pitcher is here at Holman, but never, ever put your hand on the railing because the netting is no protection. It's right against the railing, and that would be bad. A lot of balls get fouled back, and they dong off that railing like crossbar in hockey. look out right over the head of Owen Varley, the 8-hitter for South. Got struck out swinging by Bouja in the first inning. He was the 8th batter to come to the plate in that 4-run first for the Panthers. There goes the runner. Swung on and missed, strike 3. No need to throw down as another strikeout for Brody Bouja ends the inning. And we go to the top of the 4th. 5-0. South still has a big lead. The Broncos need to get to work on offense. No, Monkey Boy will be back this year? What day do we know? Opening night? I didn't know this. Is it, well, opening day is the is it the first night game you're saying, or is it we have the coverage on the 10:30 game? Okay, first weekend probably, yeah. Okay, we'll keep an eye. First night game for the Silver Knights. Monkey Boy will be in the house. And Monkey Boy will be back 2 times, you're saying. Opening night. And All-Star game? All-Star game on the July 21st. So that's going to be an exciting season for the Nashua Silver Knights. Tickets now on sale. And we look forward to broadcasting the first game of the season, which is an Education Day game at 10:30 on Wednesday, May 27. Should be a packed house with happy kids.
Cam Cook is right below us.
Oh, yeah?
Sitting right down
in
below,
the house?
Below you, right behind home plate with the guy with the radar gun.
Okay.
So I give the second baseman an error on that play.
I did too.
Yep.
Yeah. How about, here's the big question.
Right field an error.
You gave that an error?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He was right there to make the play.
He put himself right there to make the play.
Right there to make the play.
Yeah, so Kreuger gets an error. and
4 errors.
Logan Orr and 4 errors.
Yeah.
It's shown up on the scoreboard because that was another run.
Sure was.
With 2 outs.
Yeah.
Max Demers disagrees. He thinks it was a triple.
Well,
I'm sure.
For Alvirne?
No, South. He hit the ball off Alvirne's glove in right field. It was a pretty good poke, right?
It was, but again, the right fielder was right there. He wasn't he wasn't diving for it.
No,
he was right
he
there.
was running back into his right.
Yeah, he put his glove right on it.
He did.
E9.
Yeah. Swung on and missed. Alvirne into the 4th inning now, looking for their first run, and Demers just keeps pumping fastballs. That one, I don't know where that missed, but it's 1-1. Luke Norse, second baseman, batting for the 2nd time, struck out in the 1st inning, and he's down 1-2 here in the 4th inning, leading off.
It's nice in the sun.
Is it? I'll have to take your word for it.
No,
it's pretty shady.
It's chilly.
Right
It's nice in the sun down there.
Yeah.
Chance I had was down by the first baseline, and that was great. But,
so Pete just mentioned to me something I didn't know about Monkey Boy being here.
Twice.
First night of the season? First night game? Is that the first weekend?
I don't know if he's doing. Is he doing the Education Day game or is he doing the?
I
don't know which game he's doing.
Gee, maybe he is doing the Education Day game. But yeah, then he's doing the All-Star game.
Right, he is going to do the All-Star game. Yeah.
That's going to be a show.
And we all thought that last June 30th, or whenever the National Pride Night was, that was going to be his last appearance at Holman Stadium.
We did. Because we listened to you.
Right. And that seemed to be
the case.
But
he told you that, didn't he?
He told me that it was more than likely that was going to be it. But not only is he coming back, he's coming back twice.
Yeah.
So that's good for the fans.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jamison Kreuger will come up now as Luke Norse got caught looking on it.
Now here's the other question while I was down there. Why didn't the runner at third base tag up?
I want to know that too, Tom. I know he's not fleet of foot.
Yeah, but still, force them to make a play.
Yeah,
because down 5 runs, force them to make a play.
Your 9-hitter hits the ball to the outfield. I mean, he got the job done. He hit the fly ball that you need to sack fly.
Just not good baseball, not at all. You know, it's just it's too bad.
Yeah.
We'll see what Colt has to say when I talk to him.
Colton Uhl, the coach of the Broncos. Max Demers, 1-1 pitch is fouled away by Kreuger. 1-2. South girls lacrosse off to a good start, 3-1. Of course,
They lost
BG,
yesterday.
typical. They did lose yesterday.
Yes,
Yeah.
lost yesterday to Bedford. But it was
Bedford, right?
Yeah,
And it
but
was a close
competitive.
game.
Yeah, close game.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, and I noticed that, of course, BG's off to the usual strong start. They did lose that one game to center field and have to come way in. They can't find it.
Nope, Sun.
The Sun does in Owen Varley that time. That's the base hit.
Yep, Sun did him. He froze.
Yep. For Jamison Kreuger. Yeah, he got a bad jump on, and then he completely lost it.
He was right there to make it.
Yeah.
But you got to give him a hit there.
Yeah.
But
You can see his shadow. It's right where the line of the
But they've got to
ball.
do something about that.
Yeah.
Again, if you're out there, you have that problem.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
And also,
He's shading his eyes. See, look at it. He's shading his.
Yeah, but he didn't do that enough when the ball was hit. You got to get the glove up there. Right away.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Because if you block the sun and look over the top, you can almost look under the bottom too. But as long as the glove is there, at some point the ball will come visible.
Right.
You know what I mean? As
Right.
long as you protect your eyes. But he didn't have the glove up, and it's kind of at the mercy of the glare.
Alvirne, I'm wondering now. Will they try to run here? I would. You're down 5. What do you have to lose? You know.
You would. Jamison Kreuger is the 3-hitter and the right fielder, and he's got a somewhat conservative lead over there.
He's in position.
Yeah, Jack Ninto, the catcher for the Panthers, does have a good arm.
Beach did a great job throwing out Doughty.
PJ Millette batting for the second time in this game, left-handed batter.
Oh, he's right on the edge. There he goes.
There he goes.
Yep, told you.
Strike called on the outside corner. The quick tag, safe at second. It was bang, bang, but he got in there. PJ Millette. Actually, Kreuger steals the base.
Unfortunately, the play's at second base.
Yeah.
I think that's Cy Tebbets, the umpire. He's a better door than he is a window.
He blocked your shot?
He blocked the shot on Doughty, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He's in that
I would have
position.
liked that shot because I wanted to see that one again. He tagged him on the backside. I thought maybe his hand was already on the base, but we'll take his word for it as Millette walks.
And now, see, Demers is now in the same thing before. He's got to pitch now with men on base. And that's the true test of any pitcher, right, John Collins?
It is.
What do they do with men on base? Look great when there's nobody on. They work quick the whole bit, but then they slow down, start thinking too much. Instead of just throwing strikes, that's going to be a base hit.
Base hit. Memphis Beach goes to right field. They are going to hold the runner. He runs through the stop sign, and it's
good. He should run through the stop sign.
Yeah, I thought he got the stop sign.
I don't know.
Run scored by Jamison Kreuger as he was sprinting from second.
He must have, because where's the third base coach? All the way down, 3/4 of the way to home plate.
Yeah.
So he ran through it.
And he really didn't give him a definitive signal until he gave him the stop sign, and it was too late. It was already more than halfway down the line.
Yeah.
So there was some indecision there as the ball came to Brian Caruso, first baseman, and it was the right decision to keep running.
Well, these Broncos can hit the ball.
Yeah.
You know, they've shown that.
They have first and second now with one run in. They have a chance for a big inning that they need here to get back in this game.
Right.
So Memphis Beach gets an RBI single, and Logan Orr's the batter, and he swings through that one. Popped up his first time up. To the shortstop, Garrett Schmidt. 0-1 is the count. One out, still only one out here for the Broncos. Ground ball hard
Could
into the
be
shortstop.
two right here. Let's see.
Schmidt to second, to first, off the bag.
Yep. Did not get a strong throw. The throw was kind of weak. So that was the problem there. I mean, the throw off the bag, but it was kind of almost, not lollipop, but it was kind of a soft throw.
Yeah, Delaroy didn't get enough on it or enough accuracy, but it's a great opportunity here for Brady Mitchell, who hammered a double inside the left field line on the first pitch he saw in the game. Chance to drive home 1 or 2 runs here. He backs away from
Demers.
Ball inside. They give him that line again.
I think what Demers needs is he needs a breaking pitch.
Maybe.
He needs a changeup or a deceptive pitch. He's throwing hard.
I
almost
feel
every
like
pitch.
that's the one that Mitchell hit. Outside, they throw to second. The runner's going to come home. The throw is wide. And successful double steal for Alvirne.
Double steal. That's very well executed.
Yeah, second run.
Yep.
As it was P.J. Millette that came sliding in.
That's the best thing they've done all day.
It is.
And they have a chance now with that hitter up, with Mitchell up, to now maybe cut it to 2 runs.
With 2 outs.
But South had to concede second there.
Yeah.
You've got 2 outs. Concede second.
At the shortstop, Schmidt. Crossed the diamond in plenty of time for the
Nice
third
scoop.
out of the inning. Yeah.
Nice scoop.
Caruso is good target over there, and he's got a great reach.
I mean, Schmidt's pretty sure-handed at shortstop.
Yeah.
If there's any infield I want the ball hit to, it's him.
Exactly. So that gets Max Demers out with 2 runs scored. It's still a 3-run lead for the Panthers as they'll come to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning here at Holman. John Collins along with Tom King. Jack Miller on camera for us today on Nashua TV.
So I had a great night last night, John, typing up marathon results.
Oh, yeah. Anything pop out at you?
Well, yeah, one of the women, Sauhegan alum who ran at Vermont for the University of Vermont, and she's 26 now, and she was overall was 104.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think they go overall, not by age group. She was
Where's the money cut off?
She was in the 18 to 30. She was in the 18 to 39 age range. But
Okay.
I don't.
That's the fastest age range.
Yeah,
isn't it?
and she was 104th in that.
Wow.
104th. I believe 104th overall. I'd have to look, but to see how they do it. But they had the place, and they did not designate it by age.
Is that less than 2.5 hours, or how fast is that?
She was 2:48.
2:48.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
26
miles.
Nashua had a former UMass Lowell runner. He's 29 now. He was 238.
Oh, wow.
He was, he was like 390th.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe it's overall. So you had some runners do well.
Right. So it'll be Ryan Caruso to lead off for the Panthers in the bottom of the 4th inning. Or is this Garrett Schmidt? Oh, it's Schmidt, right? Yeah, Garrett Schmidt, the 9-hitter. 9-1-2 due up for the Panthers. And it's still Brody Bouja, or Hard J, we were told. And he feels that bunt. Fine defensive play by the pitcher, helping himself out there to get the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 pitch, 1 bunt, 1 down in the 4th. Back to the top of the order. Jaden Delaroy has walked and struck out. That was quite an at-bat for Bouja. The second at-bat by Delaroy, he was up in the count 3-0, and Bouja came back to strike him out.
Yes, it was. I thought for sure you had him penciled in to be on first base, up 3-0 in the count with his eye and his ability, and Bouja did a great job look, this pitcher's good.
Hey, Tom, he's got the chance for the pitcher's dream, a 3-pitch inning.
How about that? And he's good. I mean,
first pitch swinging,
he
hasn't
let the defensive lapses unravel him.
No, he's just pitching.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best thing.
Ninto takes a strike. Doesn't put it in play. Yeah. Could have.
It's all right.
That is the 3rd pitch of the inning with 2 outs.
You wait him out.
Yeah.
That's
like
up
that.
And in. You're going to get one of those. You wait him out.
Ninto, who's been catching in front of the home plate.
Especially if you notice that he's only thrown a couple of pitches in the inning. You wait him out and make him throw some more pitches.
Yeah.
Because, who knows what their bullpen's going to be like.
2-1. Yeah.
Can't imagine at 0-4 that it's.
And also, you're going to put your pitcher right back on the mound with very little rest on the between innings.
Oh, nice pitch by Bouja.
Very good front door curveball. Bouja has a 2-2 count with 2 outs.
Bouja, yep.
That was from our Alvirne source, Hard J. And the count's gone full.
3-2.
Brody's going to walk around, rub up the baseball a little bit. He's a junior. He's got another season to go for this Alvirne team.
Let's see. What do you throw here? I throw a fastball right down. He changed it up.
He
got
did.
the pop up. Now, can they play it?
Yes,
And they do.
in center field.
And that'll do it for the Panthers.
Yeah, 1-2-3 inning for Brody Bouja.
Yes.
Couple flyouts to center and a bunt.
If it wasn't
defense.
for the error last inning, you would have had 1, 2, 3.
You go back to that pop-up in the first
6
inning,
or
Tom.
7 in a row.
You pointed out the drop pop at short, that 3 runs.
Well,
Bouja's pitched pretty well.
Shortstop in the mound.
Yeah.
You know? Just not good baseball, but Alvirne has done a nice job to hang in.
Yeah, they got 2 runs.
Right, for all the criticism I've thrown
Right.
at them, they've done a nice job to hang in. They're only down 3 runs. They get a couple here. That's the thing, is you don't want to get it all back, one at a time right away. So, again, that play where he, turned the corner and came all the way down and ran through the stop sign. At this level, and if we're watching Silver Knights baseball, I'd say, what is he doing? He's got to hold. But at this level, you want to force a high school defense to make a play in almost every situation. Because pretty much, John, from what I've seen over the years, 7 times out of 10, they won't be able to do it.
Exactly. I mean, you've been here reporting on game after high school game, and
every
percentage
April,
favors the runner.
And every
in
April
situation.
I say the same thing.
Yeah.
What have they done to our game? So.
Yeah, you're right. It's you'd be surprised if they got him out at home.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So you got to challenge him.
Gotta
Especially
challenge.
you need runs.
Now I know they practice this stuff.
Yeah.
But when the lights are on and the pressure's on and everything else, it's a whole different deal.
So Gavin Baviello, a sophomore, a shortstop, will lead off for the Broncos here. It'll be 8-9-1 due up for Alvirne as they had an encouraging 4th inning, put 2 runs up on the board. Were able to get something going against Max Demers. They feel like maybe he's finally getting tired out there, the starter for the South.
I think they'll have to go to the pen at some point in this game.
You would think. That last inning probably had a lot to say about it because the pitches got up there.
Yeah, his pitches got up.
Now,
Geiger didn't have any of those innings yesterday.
Did Geiger throw 74 pitches? Is that
74
what you reported? 74 for the complete game shutout.
18 balls, John. Only 18 balls.
That's amazing. And because you had come into that game telling us all about the game you just covered.
Game.
Where there was not just 18 balls, there was
18 walks. 19.
19 walks.
Yep.
And you came from a game where there was 19 walks, and you watched Ben Demers only throw 18 balls.
And I swore when I left the stadium that day, I said, I'm not coming back for another game for a while.
Right. Hey, it's a good thing you came back yesterday.
Had to. I mean, you had the 2 city schools playing, and same on Friday night when we're going to be freezing here.
But just to also finish off that point is
today too with the 2 locals.
With those 18 balls, 0 walks from Geiger. He didn't walk anybody.
No, nobody.
He scattered them.
He had a couple 3-2 counts. He got them out.
Oh yeah.
But those were rare.
And also Dowdy was good. As Tom mentioned too, there was only 1 3-0 count in the game.
Dowdy was different. You know why? Dowdy finessed. That's not to be a tough play, and he just cannot make it.
Ryan Caruso got it in the glove and then didn't.
Had the glove fallen back, but you know what?
Yep.
If there's a reach, that's going to be an error.
Oh.
Had it.
Is that how you do it?
Well,
you don't call it an error anyway?
I don't know. I guess I could call it an error. I guess I could. Yeah.
I like your method. I like that.
Yeah.
Why? It didn't really hurt. I don't know. It's another pitch.
It's always usually an error. So I nice pitch.
And that's where Jack Ninto, if he had ABS, he'd be patting his helmet.
Sure would.
Because it looked good, but the ump gives it to the offense that time. 1-2 on Baviello, who's had quite the adventurous leadoff at bat here in the 5th inning. And that one hits him. And I just, that looks like I got elbowed too. or left arm. That hurt
Yeah, it hurt. Yes, it did.
in
It
the
was
cold.
thrown hard,
He's trying to just pretend it didn't hurt and run the first.
No,
but
he's not pretending now.
No, pain's getting the better of him. And if that hit him in the elbow, man, there's no protection there.
I don't know if there's a trainer here.
Yeah,
That's
it got him in the elbow.
Yep.
Been there, had that. That's not fun. Usually what happens is your lower half of your arm goes numb.
So
like
we
you
are
can't
going
even
to
feel
give
your
him
hand.
an error on the foul pop.
Okay.
And then the hit by pitch.
Yeah, that is taking one for the team right there.
Yep.
That was Max Demers' A1 fastball. It just got away from him. And a lot of guys we see these days, I mean,
well,
how much stuff does Soto wear and all those batters, right?
Now we do have a trainer going out.
And he has no protection on his arm at all. It was just a long sleeve and elbow. So
it's in the old days. I watched a lot of Yankee games growing up.
Yankees Red Sox tonight at Fenway.
That's right. Yeah,
I got the jacket on.
Yeah, I think
if any question about what team I'm rooting for, I got the jacket.
Put your money on Boston tonight because Louis Hill's pitching for New York. He's terrible. He's gone down. They've not done a good job of working with him.
Are the Red Sox going to score runs, you're telling me?
Well, I mean, they are. Oh, yeah. You know why? Because Hill will walk them.
Okay. What were you going to say?
I used to watch Gene Monahan, the Yankee trainer. And what they would always do, if you got hit like that in the elbow, they had a spray can.
Oh, I remember that.
The numb stuff.
Jerry Remy used to make fun of that. He said it didn't do anything.
Yeah, they'd spray the elbow all the time. You know,
it's like a psychological trick.
It's supposed to cool down the elbow, right?
Yeah.
Numb it. It's supposed to numb it.
It's supposed to numb it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, hey, it's already numb.
Right.
I can't hit it. That's what Gavin Babiello's telling the trainer. I can't feel my lower arm. Waiting for the feeling to come back.
Yeah, it's a stinger.
Yeah, it's a stinger.
So it's the equivalent of a stinger. And
this baseball jacket I have, Tom, it's 30 years old. I was given to my wife by my wife for my birthday in I think it was 1995 when Butch Hobson was the manager of the Red Sox.
Yep.
And they were getting their butts beat. They were like a losing team back then. And it was 30 years ago. Take a break. And
no, he's back. We're ready to go. Yeah.
Okay.
We're ready to go.
And I was in Market Basket.
Yep.
I was only like 30-something years old, and some kid asked me if I was on the Red Sox.
There you go.
Because he couldn't believe that anybody would want to wear the Red Sox stuff when they were about 10-40 on the season. It was a rough time when Butch was manager.
Well, actually, in '95.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Schmidt's
right
there.
One,
steps and throws.
2, automatic.
Oh, bad case.
Automatic.
Of a rally killer there for Alvirne.
Yep.
Drown is retired 6-3.
In '95, Butch was not the manager.
Not the manager. What year was he the manager?
Kevin Kennedy was the manager.
Okay.
That was the year the Red Sox won the division.
Was it earlier in the 1990s?
Yeah, he was the manager because I covered those games.
Oh.
He was in the early 90s.
Early 90s.
93, and then he got fired during the strike in 93. Once the work stoppage happened, he was fired.
Oh, it was my 30th birthday present. I think you're right. Yeah, 1993.
Yep. So 94 would have been that when you got that.
Right? Okay, yeah. And they finally won the World Series 10 years later.
Please don't remind me. This is
long
be a
run.
play.
This is going to fall.
Yeah, it's
base
gonna fall.
hit.
Base hit. Yep.
Leadoff batter Matty Bever's aboard.
You know whose play that was? Second base.
Second baseman.
Second baseman's got to go back and make that play. I'm telling you, what are these kids doing?
Well, they did like we were talking last night.
He's got to go back and make that. It's a pop-up.
They play a lot of indoor baseball, and they don't do pop-ups.
Yeah, those kids run all that well. Come on, they had 3 weeks.
They did. They did. I'm not really taking all the,
This is just ridiculous.
But it's reps, Getting those pop-ups, fly balls, you got to take a lot of fielding practice. Pop-up. Is it playable? No. It's back here. Into the seats.
Would that have been funny if it landed on the grass?
Oh,
Lord. Then I really would have been going nuts.
You would have been.
Yeah.
0-1 is the count on Luke Norse. Matty Bebris leading off at first, and a foul ball down into concourse. 0-2. I think you got to try to steal here.
I think you do too.
Yeah, but
You leadoff man, your number one hitter up. I mean, number one hitter on base. He's supposed to have that speed. No.
swung on a miss, strike three, and Norris goes down.
I would have thought for sure he would have been going. So.
Max Demers strikes out Luke Norris for the third time in this game, and it is a 5-2 lead still for the Panthers as they'll come to bat in the bottom of the fifth here at Holman.
Yeah, I have a Yankee jacket at home, but I don't.
Oh, you do?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't dare wear it.
Yeah, we'll do a little break. Watching Alvirne at South baseball, early Division I here in New Hampshire on Nashua ETV. We'll be right back to the action. Back to the action here at Holman as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. And first pitch swing fouls it off to the left. Brendan Dowdy leading off for the Panthers here in the fifth. This team is up by 3. Looking for their first win of the season. They have a very good chance to accomplish that, especially if they can add some runs to the total here in the fifth. Brody Bouja's pitched well for Alvirne, been victimized by a slew of errors and unearned runs.
Max Demers at the plate.
Oh, Max Demers.
Yeah, it's not Dowdy. It's Max Demers.
Wrong lefty. He rips it into his own dugout.
Dowdy's the DH today, right?
He's playing left.
He's playing left.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering. I didn't see him out there. And the left field was the one field I didn't
Aiden
look.
O'Connor I have as the DH.
Okay.
Yeah. Dowdy, and he's on deck. Demers, no, so Demers, Caruso, and then Dowdy, and then O'Connor. So we were in the 3, 4, 5, 6, the giant part of the lineup, as they call it.
Some activity in the Nashua South bullpen. Nothing doing in the Alvirne pen.
Full count, strike 3 swinging.
And you just saw why.
Yeah. Now,
good pitcher.
Yeah,
like
good pitcher. And, you know, as a hitter, I didn't like this shadow formula when you had the
when you right now with the shadows, it's tough to see now.
Yeah, because the ball goes from sun to shadow, from the hand into darkness.
Now, that will creep out an inning from now.
Yeah.
But he is in.
Fists this one towards the middle, and it's gloved.
That's a nice play, too.
2 outs. So Bouja with another potential 1, 2, 3
But there's no
here.
question what the difference in this game is. The mistakes defensively.
No question.
3 runs right there.
Yep.
3 unearned in the first inning. 4.
Brendan Dowdy reached on error by the second baseman. His last time up, looks at strike 1. Oh, so he's one of those lefty throwing righty hitting
hitters,
guys,
yeah.
like Ricky Henderson.
Have to shade their eyes, and this time they make it not easy.
No, And that was the first baseman that secured that. Almost had to wrench his shoulder out to reach back and catch that, but he did make the play. And it is a 1-2-3 inning.
That was
Brady
Mitchell. Brady Mitchell,
yeah. And
senior. Alvirne, for the mistakes they've made, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors on this team. They've missed a class because they only have 3 juniors. So that doesn't bode well.
Next year.
But they do have 4 juniors playing JV ball. And they have 5 sophomores on varsity. So.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a sophomore class. It's a baseball playing class, John Collins, because they have 5 on varsity and 5 on JV. So you have 10 in that class playing baseball right now. That is a good sign. Because they will all be on varsity 2 years from now.
And my neighbor, Logan Simberg, is on the JV roster, a freshman.
Yep.
So hopefully they can not only, reload and play well next year, but make something out of this season still. We're early, 19 games
season. The year
season.
I'd point to would be 2 years from now.
2 years from now.
Because you've got 10 sophomores playing ball right now.
Right. Demers fires that warm-up pitch to the backstop. He's still got something left in that arm. Still got some life.
He does.
Broncos.
He's going to lose a little bit off that fastball. So now the question is, can he make up for that?
Right.
He'd be a great closer. I think I'd go to him in relief in a heartbeat.
Sometimes the control goes before the life in the arm for starting pitchers. See what happens in this inning. We'll have Jamison Kruger, P.J. Millette, and Memphis Beach due up, the 3-4-5 hitters for the Broncos. Strike one. Great pitch, inside corner.
That was.
Nothing that Jamison Kruger could do with that. He's pretty close to the plate. Open stance. Up on the chalk, and it's back away.
Back to the well a little bit too much. Top of the 6th.
Yeah, and this is an inning where
this hasn't been a walk type game.
Yeah, Alvirne would love to cut that lead down.
Yeah, strikes are being thrown. This is the inning they need to do something.
Hard smash at the second baseman, but good play.
Good play and a good hard throw. He didn't lob it over there.
Right.
He knew he had to face some speed, and he threw it hard. So that's a good play.
By Jaden Delaroy, 1 up, 1 down in the Alvirne 6th. And here's P.J. Millette, who has lined out to the shortstop and walked and scored a run. Max Demers working into the 6th inning. Changeup out in front. Millette fouls it off, 0-1. Alvirne's next game is at North. They have 6 days off. They're back here on the 27th, and it's a 10 a.m. start.
Yeah, I'll be here probably.
Yeah. Monday morning, school vacation week.
I'm going to do it, but I'll probably do it.
A lot going on Monday of school vacation week. We'll be doing a lacrosse doubleheader.
Yes, we will.
It'll be South against Salem at 4, and then North against Exeter at 6 p.m. Boys lacrosse.
I will get a look at Nashua South Forest tomorrow. I will see them against Hollis.
Okay.
It's going to be at Stello Stadium at 4 o'clock.
Demers' pitch goes to the backstop as he tried to hit the inside corner on Millette.
And you and I will be back here Friday night.
Yeah,
BG.
North baseball, 7 p.m. start, Tom.
Don't remind me.
It might not be warm. I don't know.
It won't be. It won't be as cold as it would have been last night, but it'll be
Strike
cold.
3 call
nice
on the inside corner.
Tough one.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know. Look low.
You have a better angle than I do. I'm off to the right.
And you know what? The thing that I don't really have with the umpire camped on that corner is the height. Really, it was over the plate. Question is, was it low?
So here's the question now. If Demers can get out of this right away, do you come back to him in the 7th?
Does it come down to pitch count?
Yeah, it would come down to that in terms of, well, how much you want to have him pitch because, do you need him later on?
Do you have 5 strikeouts for Max Demers?
1, 2, 3. I have 4.
Okay, he got Norse 3 times striking out, I think, and then Matty Bebris and.
Oh, wait a minute! No, you're right. I do
5?
have 5.
5, yeah.
I couldn't read the K. It was didn't have the other line to it. So, yep,
Yeah.
I have 5.
But he's got a 3-0 count here on Memphis Beach.
Yeah, that's what you didn't want to see is Demers have to issue a walk and
Yeah.
pitch a little bit longer. You wanted to see him have a quick inning. Alvirne has activity in their bullpen right now.
Oh, they do.
Yep.
He does walk him on 4 pitches.
Yeah, that's an I'm tired walk. Right?
Yeah, it is, and it bodes. It says that he'll probably have a relief pitcher come in for the close.
We'll know next inning.
Yeah.
We'll know in the bottom half if
They're trying to conserve
they have
arms, right,
anybody.
Tom?
Yeah,
they got to play
You got to play how many
Friday,
games, right?
Saturday, and Monday, right?
Yes, because Saturday is the day of baseball here at Holman Stadium. It's a promotional event for high school baseball. They've done it every year, although
Yeah.
last year they got rained out.
Rained out.
It starts at 10 with South against Pinkerton. And then at 1, it'll be North Salem.
Pop up. Shortstop Garrett Schmidt calling,
Got it.
and that
Yep. So that's what they need. Maybe
it quells the
they'll-
Alvirne threat.
We'll see what they do. Then at 4, I believe it's Sauhegan Concord.
Ah,
And then at
mixing divisions.
And then at 7, they played Concord last year too. So you basically are repeating the schedule of last year.
I see.
And because it's a 2-year cycle. And then at 7, it'll be BG Dover.
Wow,
Yep.
it is a day of baseball.
Day of baseball, 4 games. Sorry, John. Can't do it. That is the day that we saw probably one of the best high school games we've ever seen when 3 years ago when South played Pinkerton.
Oh, right.
Brandon Marshall against the shortstop that South had, dueling home runs, and then Pinkerton won it 2-1.
Brandon Marshall in his senior year.
No, he was a junior.
Was
then.
he a
I
junior?
believe he was a junior.
Okay, all right. Because I think he played, when you said 3 years, I thought he played at SNU last year, and now he's at, where's he at now?
UConn.
UConn, yeah. He's a sophomore.
I believe he was 3 years ago. He was a junior because 2 years ago, North was in the championship game in basketball, and Marshall played. And then last year, and not meaning this current year, but last year North did not make the tournament, and this year they didn't make the tournament.
Okay.
So Marshall was a junior.
So
And is this still Bougia? I believe it is.
it is.
Yeah,
It's
I
still
believe.
Bougia. Yeah.
Yep.
This is going the distance
And
here.
I
Brody
don't
Bougia.
see any activity in the Nashua South bullpen.
No,
There was earlier in
nothing.
the game, but not
Yeah.
now.
So it looks like both starters may go the distance. Although we say distance, it's the 6th inning. Could be the last at bat for the Panthers since they're the
they'd have
home
to get-
team.
They have to get 5 runs.
Yeah.
Or no, more
3
than that.
runs.
They had- no, it's a 10-run rule.
Oh, the 10-run rule. Yeah, I was just saying that
This
they.
is the bottom of the 6th.
Right, I was just saying the Panthers likely won't have
Oh,
to
the
bat
last,
again.
yeah, they won't
Yeah.
likely. Well, you never know.
never
3-run
know.
lead in this game. High school baseball, 3-run lead could be erased in a heartbeat.
True. Although I'm looking at Alvirne's run totals, and they had 4 in game 1, 7 in game 2. They lost
they've
to
had some
Concord.
runs. They can score runs.
Yep.
You know, Concord's a good team. So
And of course, Trinity is one of the top teams in the league right now. They
Yes.
shut them out 6-0, and they lost to Wyndham 6-1. Another good team.
Spencer Bergeron, a Nashua North alum and Silver Knights pitching coach, is the head coach at Wyndham.
Strike called on Aiden O'Connor, DH. Leading it off here in the 6th. Fouls it to the right.
Not happening.
No.
Out of play.
Concession stand. Roof. 2-2 is the count. Slow curve off of the glove of Buja. Scrambles, picks it up. Plenty of time.
Nice play. I would have thought they had it deflect off him. Might have been the worst thing for Alvirne. It would have been a base hit, but not even close.
Yeah, he was indicating the heel of his glove.
Yeah, was able to recover because he's going right towards first.
So 1 out in the Panthers' 6th, and here's Jacoby Casey. Senior, second baseman, and right fielder today. Actually,
South
he's
is hungry.
not an
for
infielder; he's a
win.
lefty. Yeah, certainly. No runs, no wins yet on the season, and the chance to do it here. Pop up left side, looks like it's drifting foul.
It's catchable.
Matty Bebris
And
lost his track of
they
it.
just can't do it. Just can't do it.
Not good on pop-ups.
Oh my goodness! If he hits a hit, please. I mean, there's no error on the play, but that's a catchable ball, and they couldn't do it. Now I don't know what the sun problem is there. Might be a little bit, but still, if that's the case, the shortstop has to make that if he can get there.
Yeah. With a lefty batter, it's a long run.
Long
but
run,
it's been done.
Exactly. He was right there.
Yeah, he was in the area.
He was. He
Yeah.
was right there. So somebody's going to make that play.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, and you know, as a shortstop for a long time, but one thing that you do want to do on a pop like that is run as hard as you can to close the space.
Yep. That could drop, and it does.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to get to that.
And you kind of knew he was going that way after the first swing.
After the first pop-up, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So the pop-up, not catching it, costs Alvirne a base runner here.
It does. And now they have to deal with Nick Levine, or Levine, is it Lavine? Nicholas with his first at bat of the game, pinch hitter. Looking to pound one.
Yeah. Big kid.
Big kid. Spells it Nicholas with a K, Niklas. No batting gloves, Tom. Grip it and rip it.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? When's the last time you saw that? Wow.
I think I saw it yesterday. I was pointing out somebody who was doing that. Talking about, I brought up Yaz, who used to reach down in the dirt, rips that foul.
He does. Look at him. He is going to rip it.
I'm telling you.
You hang one and he gets it.
Nicholas could hit this one out of here.
He could hit it out to the brick. He could hit it over the brick wall.
It's just a question of squaring it up.
Right.
Getting his pitch. And that curveball stays inside.
You know what? A curveball like that.
Over the plate?
Yeah, I'm thinking the runner should be at second base right now.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, I think
second.
Nicholas Levine could have hit that one 5 miles if it was right in the middle of the zone. But
Casey should be at second.
Yeah, he's got a short lead over there.
Yeah, he does. But he's always had it. Lined right at him.
Hard liner at the shortstop. He'll take a shot, but Casey wasn't far off the bag.
Nope.
And it's a line out by Nicholas Levine. Hit it off the end of the bat. A good job of Buja getting him out in front off balance. Second out of the inning. And here is Garrett Schmidt. Sophomore shortstop for the Panthers. Quick throw to first, and Kobe Casey could basically just fall down and hit the base. It's not a big lead with Brady Mitchell holding him on. And that's kind of, playing with house money, you kind of should steal, 5-2 lead. And
2 outs, 5-2.
Yeah, take a chance.
Yeah, no kidding.
Garrett Schmidt would say, it's all right if you go, but you better be safe because it'll be the third out of the inning. 0-1 pitch. Buja quickly over there again, and they are keeping him close.
They are.
Buja comes to the plate. Curveball misses up. 1-1 is the count on the Panthers shortstop.
Been a well-pitched game both sides. Second day in a row we can say that.
Yeah. Both starters going deep. Ground ball, foul. Third base way. 1-2.
Yeah, having to, last Wednesday, having to see 6 pitching changes on one side. That'll lengthen a game any day of the week.
What a gap in right center. I was just looking
Boy,
at that.
look at that gap. That is a big gap.
That's like a 100-yard sprint.
Yeah, no kidding. 2
Pitch.
strikes.
Low. Had the right idea,
Yep.
but not enough height.
Now he's got to challenge him, I think, don't you?
Yeah, and that's look at the time of day. He had to shield his eyes to get that return throw. That's
Yeah.
a little dangerous.
But look what I said. I said
Yeah.
another inning, the mound that shadow would go to the mound, and it has.
Pop
Popped up. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
They're looking at each other, and the
Catcher,
catcher makes
yes,
the play.
Beach.
Memphis.
The day at the beach. He and the shortstop are the 2 best defensive players.
I agree. Yeah.
So we go to the top of the 7th. The
Yeah,
Panthers,
it's closing time,
Panthers
and it looks like
nursing a 5-2
they're going to send number
lead.
6 back out there.
Yep, he is going to go back out there, and we will see if number 6 can get us home.
That's it. Max Demers
And
for the distance.
And Alvirne and the people watching in Hudson are going to hope that they can watch a little bit more baseball.
That's right.
So we'll see what happens.
They need the big inning.
It's the one thing that they haven't done today is quit after all those mistakes. They have been able to keep things going.
Looks like they're going to go to the bench, get Cole Baker in at bat here. Number 5 is coming into the on-deck circle,
Yep.
along with Brady Mitchell, who has a double in this game.
That's it. Now, Mitchell gets on, I pitch run for him.
Okay, that's a definite.
That's what I mean, that's what I would do.
He was the guy at third base that didn't
go,
tag on
right,
the
exactly.
fly ball. And
Right. That would have made it
Yeah.
a 1-run game, John. Well, no, a 2-run
two-run
game.
game.
2-run game. I'm sorry. 2-run game.
Yep.
Part of me wishes yesterday, all of me wishes yesterday that was a 1-0 game because that's what it deserved to be.
It did. And even could have been, wasn't that the first run unearned? It could have even been 0-0.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The 1 run that PG had was unearned.
Yeah.
And that would have been tough. If it ended that way, that would have been tough for Dowdy because he lost a 1-0 game in the opener.
So they can finish watching on 1073.
People watching this game on Channel 22, we're about to switch Channel 22 to a school board meeting.
There we go.
But you can switch to Channel 1073 to watch the conclusion no matter what. So 1073
I
will
haven't
be,
even looked at the clock, and I say that means it's 6 o'clock, right?
and you're right. It's just a few minutes away from the start of that school board meeting
Can you
on
imagine
Channel
if
22.
I won't even say it. But let's see what Demers does.
So 1073 will be your alternative to watch the rest of this game, however long it goes. 5-2, Max Demers pitching for the win in the top of the 7th inning. Brady Mitchell got him for a double earlier, just inside the left field line, and pitched him kind of carefully. 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. You don't pitch carefully. You got a 5-2 lead.
No, just let him hit
let
it.
him hit
right?
it.
Pitch to
Your
contact.
defense has played well except for one mistake. Let them hit it. That's the pitch you should have thrown right away.
Not quite the 2-0 cookie that Brady Mitchell wanted, right on the outside edge. Good pitch by
I think
Max
Mitchell's got to swing
Demers.
at that, though.
Think so?
Yeah, because of the velocity.
Yeah, well, he's got that right center field gap.
Right, exactly.
It's even bigger for the Broncos than it was for the Panthers. And he goes to third. It's off the legs.
Look at this.
Schmidt has
He's
a
gonna be
chance.
out.
He will be out.
He's going to be out. How about that? Oh, wow. What a tough break for Alvirne.
Very tough break.
Ah.
Off the wickets.
You were about to have your leadoff man on
Ray DeRusha.
on an E5.
Yeah, E5. And it was a 5-6-3 putout.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
Wow.
The NHL assist for Ray DeRusha at third base. And the one-timer by Garrett Schmidt over to first base. It was a tough break. That's the thing. That's the runner you want to get on base,
Yep.
Tom, because then you can pinch run, and then
Right.
the next batter. Here's the next man up. Cole Baker, sophomore, big kid, sophomore. He's right-handed batter.
Shortstop Schmidt was alert enough to stayed in the play.
I mean, right to him, Tom.
Stayed
the
in
angle,
the play.
right?
But most shortstops,
like a billiard shot.
Yeah, most of them might not even be aware that the ball might deflect that way. And
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah. And some shortstops might even overrun that.
Right.
Because you would be covering the hole, sort of. And fisted to left.
It's catchable.
And Doughty's got it. 2 outs. One out away from their first win of the season are the Panthers.
And if that happens, John Collins,
you're down.
90-minute game.
A what?
A 90-minute game.
Oh.
Well, just over because
That's
he
right.
started early.
They did start early. They started 10 minutes early.
Right, yep.
Yeah, but that's a quick game. And in the way of that is Alex Drown, the 9-hitter for Alvirne. Hit into a double play his last time up. Backs away from the fastball at his feet. 1 ball and no strikes. Top of the 7th, 2 out. South starting the season 0-3, and they have a chance to get their first win.
Now, so you got to throw 2 strikes there. You get 9 hitter.
He's trying, I think, but he's missing.
Yeah.
Poked, foul. 2-1 is the count on Alex Drown. If he gets aboard, Matty Bebris, the leadoff hitter, is due up. 5-2, South with a comfortable lead right now, up by 3 with 2 out. Misses, 3-1.
Fastball down the middle. That's what you've got to throw.
Yeah.
You're 3-1 to the number 9 hitter here.
It can be batting practice speed too.
It's just you just got to put the ball over the plate, and then look, then take your
Hammered
chances.
to center. It's going to get down for a hit.
Like I say, you take your chances.
Yeah, Alex Drown, smart.
But the thing is,
to be ready.
The thing is, 3-1. You were down in the count. You throw that pitch on 1 and 2. Who knows?
Yeah. So a base hit by the 9-hitter, Drown, and it's back to the top of the order, and Matty Bebris for his 4th at-bat of the game. Pitch, up and away, ball 1. On deck, Luke Norris, he's been struck out 3.
Wow.
Oh, Brody Bouja's on deck. Bouja would hit for Norris.
Yeah.
Ties up Bebris. 1-1 is the count. Swinging at it. Probably should have taken that one. Might have been off the plate inside. We welcome our Hudson viewers who have switched over to channel 1073, and the Nashua viewers, I should say, 1073. Hudson viewers probably didn't have to change.
Didn't have to change,
yeah,
I bet.
right. Nashua viewers.
So let's see. Bouja did not hit in this game.
Correct. Yeah.
So
they're gonna lose their DH.
Right.
I guess.
They'll lose the DH if he comes and hits. They don't care about that.
Right. He'd love to get a chance to hit. There's 2 outs.
1-2 though. Alvirne down to his last strike.
Yep. Max Demers facing Matty Bebris. And the 1-2 pitch misses.
No, see, that's not the pitch to throw.
Hammer the zone, right, Tom?
Pound. As they said yesterday with Geiger, he pounded the zone.
And Matty Bebris has to be ready for that, as Drown was, and maybe he can pound out a single. The 2-2.
Popped it up, and then let's see.
Center.
Can he make
Late
the catch?
Late break. Did he see it? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Owen Riley with the catch to end the game.
All right, John Collins, time of game. I think 12 minutes, hour and a half and 12 minutes, so 90, so 102 minutes. That's not bad.
We'll take it.
Yep. I'll see you Friday night.
See you Friday night, Tom King. Great job. Great job to our crew, Dylan Smith, Jack Miller, and our executive producer, Pete Johnson. I'm John Collins. Thanking you for watching as the teams have the good sportsmanship handshake at home plate. Congratulations to Nashua High South Baseball. See you, Lisa. Thanks, Nate. for their first win of the season as they take it 5-2 over the Alvirne Broncos. The Broncos will move along and try to get their first win against Nashua North on Monday morning here of school vacation week, coming up at 10 a.m. contest here at Holman. Hudson fans, come on out and support your team. Thank you for watching. We'll have more baseball on Friday night at 7, BG versus North. Thank you for watching Nashua ETV.